I forgot to turn the TV off. Oh my gosh, my brain's working. Oh my gosh. I'm Billy, the crafty, the crafty Floridian, and today is December the 1st. It's the beginning. 25 days from now is Christmas. Oh my God. I guess time is just going by so fast. So anyway, as we had discussed earlier, um, Cheryl and I are going to have the winter. We're going to start the winter um, carousel, and the way that we're doing it. Let's start out with the way that we're doing it first. Okay. Um, if you watch this video, you put a comment below, and depending on how many people respond and want to get involved in it, that we will have we're going to do a random picker. We're going to do that random picking thing next Friday evening. And that is going to be done by Cheryl. But she's going to do it live, and then I'll be on the, you know, I'll be on anyway. So that I can take notes and, get the names and all that stuff. So that's my job. So that's Friday night. So now we've learned a lot from the summer one. We had, now I'll be upfront with you, we have now got a lost box. It was on the way to Fiber Hearts, I think. Anyway, it's lost in space. It's probably in Mars now. Anyway, my box is on the way to me from Sherry. So everything is kind of ending. I doubt if they will find that box. If they do for Cheryl, then that's okay. But like she said, things happen, so we just go with the flow, right? So anyway, let's when you're watching this, I want you to listen very carefully. It's fun. I mean, it is fun for those that receive it, because like Lisa Crochet in Canada, she discovered Paintbox. I sent the box to Lisa first, and she discovered Paintbox, and now she orders it and loves it and makes all kinds of things with Paintbox. So you never know what you'll find in the box that you're going to like to try, or interested in, or need, and all that kind of stuff. Oops, I got a little thing. I've been playing with tape this morning. So anyway, and what we try to do is, once the names are drawn, we'll have odd and even, and I think I'm odd and she's even. I'm the odd one. Odd and even. So anyway, we'll do odd and even, and we'll decide on a percentage. Like if we're not going to make it. We'll divide it up evenly between 25, 25, 30, 30, whatever. But we'll get started. Now, before you enter, you've got to know first that when you get your box, within 4 days, you should be able to pick out what you want, put back in so that you have 10 items. There are going to be 10 items in each box. And if what we're going to start with is a large flat rate box, and that's $19.90. So if you put extra in there and you make it huge, that's your expense. And the person that gets it back, that you send it to, she might decide to take everything and then make it smaller, but in a flat rate box. It should not cost you more than $19.90. The last time we had a couple of Canadians, and one was, I had Lisa, and I forgot who Cheryl had. But anyway, we took the expense to ship it there. And if you live in Canada and you want to enter this, you're the one that's going to have to incur the expense to ship it back to the next one. Now, what we try to do is once we get the folks together, and say there's 20-20 or 25-25, we take it and we try, or I try, to put each, go through geographically, so that we go, so that it will, I'm so tongue-tied. Anyway, so here we go. We pick them so that if you live in, say the first one's in Canada, and then the next one maybe go to Minnesota, and go across the state, go back west, and then come back down, and then mine would come to me, and hers would go to the East Coast and go to her in Pennsylvania. So anyway, we try to do that. There's 10 items. If you take out 5, you need to replace 5, so that there's 10 items before you mail it out. No smoking, please. No, if you smoke around your yarn and stuff, we prefer you not to enter. We had an issue on that, on my box. So if you smoke, it's too many people allergic to cigarette smoke. So we ask you, if you smoke around your yarn, we ask you not to enter. And the turnaround is 4 days. The one thing that we lacked were pictures and videos of when people receive their items. If you receive your items, put them out. Just take a picture of it and post it. And we will, I was going to set up or I might use Crafty Floridian so that you could take pictures and post it on, I don't know. We'll figure that out. Or you could post it on my Facebook page, and then Cheryl's going to take and do a thing at the end showing the videos and the pictures and all that good stuff. So we really would appreciate it if you did that, so that we can see what you're getting and all that good stuff. When you get ready to mail your box, when you get the tracking number, we'll ask you to send us the tracking number, and we'll keep that on file in case something. Thank God we had that with Cheryl's box, so that's how they're checking on that. We will need your mailing address. Once we got the pics and everything, you'll just email it to me, and we'll handle that in the live. And y'all know my email address. It's always in my description below. What I like to do is, once I know that you've received the box, then I like to tell you who is receiving it next with their mailing address, so that you can won't hold up the box at all, and you'll know who the next recipient is. Boy, I've had a hard time talking today. So we know that you wanted to use a large flat rate box, and that's what I'm going to start out with, and you could keep using that as we go along. You just pull the label off and put a new label on it. Okay. So next Friday, so you will put down your comment, write a comment in this video, and next Friday live, Cheryl will be live, and we'll pick the people for the winter carousel. And right now we don't know. I mean, maybe only 5 people want to be in, or 10, or whatever. But we'll see what the total is, and then we'll come up with say there's 500. Okay, we'll say, okay, then let's take 10%, which would be 50, and we'll divide it up 25, 25. So that's kind of what we're aiming for. But I think it's a lot of fun. And plus you get to, I also noticed that, like if, like say I got the box and I know I have to send it to Cheryl and say, I have something special I'd like to send Cheryl. You stick it in a plastic bag and write it Cheryl only or whatever, however you want to do it. But just be sure you keep it down, because the bigger you make the box, the more expensive it's going to be. But if you stick to a large flat rate box, it's only going to cost you $20. So just to be sure, if there's additional cost, that's cost on you. So that's it. That's the winter carousel. I hope I covered everything. I probably didn't. Smoke free. If you take 7 items out, you put 7 items back. Once you've done, you will email me and I'll tell you who the next recipient is and what their address is, and so on and so forth. If you get a box and it doesn't have 10 items in it, please let us know. And if you have small items, like some people do stitch markers or pom-poms or baggy, put them in a bag and write on there 1 item. Okay? So and if you've got 2 skeins of yarn, put it in a plastic bag and go 1 item, so that everybody is good on that. If you have any questions, enter them below and we'll answer them on Friday, or Cheryl will. I'll leave all the questions to Cheryl. So, and Cheryl will answer all your questions next Friday, and I think probably we'll go on about 9 or so, like I do when I do my live. And but I'll be there, and she will start doing the random comment picker. We'll just pick, and that way we'll decide before that. Once on Friday, we'll look at how many responses we have and go from there. If you have any questions, just let me know. I think it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of neat things that people send each other. So this is the end of this video. I hope you understood everything. If you didn't, leave a comment. And you have all week until Friday, and we'll pick it on Friday. And then that way, sometime during the following week, we will get our box together to send to the first person, because it's going to take me a few days to get the addresses from you. And once you hear your name, you send us the address. If you haven't sent us the address by the time that we go send the box out, then we'll pick somebody else. But you need to send me your address so that I know how to line it up as far as shipping to each one. So the box will go out sometime during the following week. I think that's about it. I think I covered everything. I can't think of anything else. I'm going to do another video right after this. I've got a few things to show you. And that's it. So I will see you later. Keep hooking. And I hope you will join in on our winter carousel. I think it's fun. It's winter time. You have something to look forward to. Might find some good stuff in there that you've never seen before, or you've never worked with before, or you never know. I sent a bunch of hooks, and boy, did Lisa jumped on those hooks, man, I'll tell you. So you never know what's going to be coming in. And I don't know how Cheryl does, but I do a special bag that says free stuff on it. And if you have some stuff laying around the house that might help somebody with some of their projects or whatever, or tea, or whatever you want to put in the free bag, I'm going to put on their free bag. So you can choose whatever you like. And then if you have some items laying around that you might have duplicates of, or like I did with the hooks, stick them in there or stitch or whatever you want to do. But we trying to keep it as a flat rate box for $20. That's how much it costs to ship anywhere. And it doesn't go up and it doesn't go down. It's a flat rate. So wherever you want to ship it. Except, I think, to Canada. I don't think we can do the flat rate to Canada. I'm pretty sure you don't. Because I think I had a flat rate box once, and I think I took it to the post office. And they made me take it out and put it in a different box because they don't do flat rate to Canada. But anyway, so that's it. That's it, guys. So we will see you on Friday around 9 o'clock. And Cheryl will be live, and that's when we're going to start picking. And we'll do a little premiere, I guess. I'll have Cheryl do a premiere so everybody will remember that that's coming up. How does that sound? Okie dokie. That's it. I will talk to you in a few minutes. I've got some things to show you, and then and that'll be it for today. So keep hooking. Ow. Ooh. Just got a sharp pain in my knee. Been a little busy this morning. I'm finally getting around doing a few things, and it's good that I went through all my cards and reread them all, and some of them I don't even remember reading the first time, but boy, the second time, yes, you guys are so kind, but that's another video. All right, I will see you in a few minutes. Don't forget, comment below, and then if you're picked, you'll need to email me your address. I'll talk to you later.